Advanced prison breaks always use the most unexpected methods. The guard brought food to the prisoners. Looking at the spoon and the food, the woman immediately thought of a way to escape. After the guard left, Anna began to dig at the wall with the spoon. She was very happy. Although it was difficult, she could still dig into the wall. To avoid being discovered by the guard, she tore pages from a book, soaked them in water, and then covered the dirt on the wall with the wet paper. This way, the paper would match the color of the wall. Then she used the paper to cover the hole to prevent detection. Since the prison was built in a location surrounded by water and exposed to strong winds year-round, Anna let the dirt she dug from the wall fall out the window, letting it slowly blow away with the wind. Anna knew this escape would take a long time. To buy more time for digging, Anna requested to cancel the outdoor exercise activities on the grounds that she was reading in her cell. To speed up the digging process, Anna collected the broth from her meals and evenly applied it to the hole. The salt in the broth would corrode the wall, making it easier to dig out the dirt. Using this method, Anna spent 6 months digging a 60-meter-long tunnel. Everything was ready. On the day prosecutor Jim came to inspect the prison, Anna knew the opportunity had arrived. To welcome Jim's visit and guidance, the prison would hold a performance. Taking advantage of the crowd, she quickly slipped out of her cell. Since she hadn't been outside for 6 months, the other inmates didn't recognize her and wouldn't notice her movements. This was exactly the effect Anna wanted. At that moment, everyone was watching the performance by the female prisoners. While Anna slowly approached Jim's car, she quickly hid under the vehicle. Just then, the guard arrived on schedule to bring Anna her meal. However, after knocking on the cell door and receiving no response, the guard sensed something was wrong and immediately entered the cell to check. He could no longer see Anna's figure. He immediately sounded the alarm. The prison was instantly thrown into chaos. To ensure Jim's safety, the guards quickly escorted him to his car to evacuate. Meanwhile, Anna was already hanging underneath the vehicle. The warden returned to the cell and angrily berated the guards. He furiously picked up a book from the bed and threw it against the wall, accidentally breaking the paper that covered the hole. When the warden pulled back the paper, he discovered a tunnel. They concluded that Anna had escaped through the tunnel, so he immediately called in Inspector Jack to investigate. Jack crawled into the tunnel with a flashlight, moving slowly forward. Due to the steepness of the tunnel, Jack slipped and fell to the end of the tunnel. He realized that the tunnel led to a dead end, so he asked the guards to pull him back with a rope. In the cell, Jack found a worn-out spoon. He concluded that this was Anna's tool for digging the tunnel. The guards didn't believe a spoon could dig so quickly. Jack flicked some dirt into the guard's mouth. The guard exclaimed that the dirt was salty. Jack explained that Anna used the salt in the vegetable broth to corrode the wall and speed up the digging process, and the dug-up dirt was blown away by the wind. Jack realized Anna's intention. She must have used Jim's car to escape the prison. Anna's purpose in digging the tunnel was to distract the guards. By the time Jack crawled in to confirm that the tunnel was a dead end, 25 minutes had already passed, which was enough time for Anna to escape in the car.